This is a fairly established bit of swamp woods here. Trying to think how old this bit is. Must be a decade or something. You see this on the edges of the swamp, silver birch trees do really well. And the little oak tree coming up through here. But really willows and alders are the main tree for the really swampy areas. And there's a lot of them in here. This is like a seasonally boggy, this bit. And you see another silver birch trunk there. A few years ago it was just like lots of undergrowth and trees popping up here and there, but now the canopy here has really got hold, and a lot of these side branches which were in the light but aren't now are all dying off, leaving it very kind of tree trunky. It is mostly willow really, and there's the odd hazel and things in here, but it's really kind of looking nice and established and tree trunky. Now it kind of is beginning to feel like a woods. When the canopy gets a little bit higher, it will feel more so like a woods, but it certainly isn't like a grassland area anymore. So like a full-on swamp woods. And if you look up there, you can kind of see where the edge of the hedge is, that side. And so that's where it goes up to. And then up in there, there's a very swampy area where there's just some smaller trees establishing, all like alders and willows. And so it's all kind of been done in little bits and patches, and that makes a more kind of natural effect in the long run, because when you've got a lot of trees all planted at the same time, it kind of looks very plantation-y. So I like to do them in kind of in patches, and in some places just do the odd one here and there. And then when you come back a few years later, then those trees that have established greatly reduce the amount of trees you need, because they take up so much space already. Whereas if you're planting a whole area, you tend to want to plant them kind of this far apart all over the place. But planting them in patches, it greatly reduces the amount that you need to plant overall. It isn't very comfortable sitting like that. So there's enough light probably getting to this oak tree to get through these willows, and willows are always falling over in swamps, so they are creating more canopy. So that's good. It's nice to see this woods getting nicely established. And of course, areas like this aren't really good for growing things, so they may as well be woodland, you know. So always put the woodlands in places where you can't do much with, like the steeper bits, the higher bits, the rocky bits, and of course damp and boggy bits like this.